to another episode of Realtorish. Or actually, that's not Realtorish. So, like I said, mentioned other times before, this is an opportunity for me to interview and basically give some knowledge out there and give education about the real estate, anything real estate right now. And we're going to be doing a series about the home buying process. And I have a guest here. Name is Aria. She's with Texas Secure Title, and I'm going to have her introduce herself. And basically, we're going to talk about the what the title company does today.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Very happy to be here. I appreciate you inviting me.
Okay.
So like Mike said, my name is Aria, and I am with Texas Secure Title, which I feel is the best title company. But I have been in the title industry for a little bit over 10 years. So the owner of the company, Gretchen Wright, actually basically recruited me right out of high school, and I just gave away my age, but don't do the math. But she hired me as her assistant and receptionist. So I started out as answering phones, scanning in paperwork, basically just getting familiar, with baby steps into the title industry. And then I got really into it, and I became a full-blown escrow officer, which I absolutely love. I love helping people. I just love it. So I have been an escrow officer for about 5 years. So about half of the time I've been in title, but I loved starting at the bottom because I got to know every little aspect and how important it was to, end up at the closing table. So I feel that was very important, and that has benefited me a lot. We do have a few locations. We have Colleyville, Fort Worth, Burleson, and Bedford. We are looking to expand in the future, but we are very mobile. We're very capable of going, in the Metroplex. We do have mobile notaries as well that assist us, but we try and bend over backwards to accommodate your clients, especially now with COVID. People are working from home. People aren't able to get out. People don't want to get out. It's scary out there, and we do take precautions, but we do accommodate as best we can. We love helping out, and we love getting the task done.
That's good, yeah, because especially these days, because I've had some closings where they weren't able to do it, and that caused a little bit of a delay on things. But that's so good that y'all able to, accommodate everything, especially the way things are right now with the pandemic and stuff. So that's great, because people are, kind of scared to get out their homes or just can't get out their homes. So
right. I mean, it's hard to get out there right now.
Absolutely. So I know one of the first things that are on people's mind is, okay, title. I hear that all the time. What exactly does the title company do? So, just to answer that initial question out everybody's thinking, what is title and why is it important to the home buying process?
So title insurance is very important. And I mean, just like you would get life insurance, homeowners insurance, car insurance, I mean, you want to protect your investment, yourself. And buying a house is probably the biggest investment you will ever make. And you want to make sure that you're doing it right. All your, overtime, hard-earned money, you want to make sure that it's invested correctly. So what title insurance does is when you go to buy a home, the title company is ensuring that the seller actually has the rights to sell the property to the buyer, and that if there are any liens or existing mortgages on the property, that we are paying them off and clearing them. So the buyer is going to get their house, free and clear of all previously existing liens, and that the seller is actually the owner of the property.
Okay. So, so basically just to sum it up, yeah, basically you're just making sure that if I'm going over there and I see a property that I like, that I can actually buy that. And like you said, nobody's knocking on my door 10 years from now or and saying, hey, this is,
Exactly.
I only actually own this.
Exactly. I mean, we research, I mean, our examiner will pull public records, find any discrepancies that may occur. You definitely don't want to get settled in with your family. The kids have picked out their room, you're painting, and then someone comes and knocks on the door and says, hey, this was my grandma's house, and there was a will that willed it to myself, but my sister sold this to you, so actually it's really mine. That's when title insurance, is there. It protects you from that, or heaven forbid that happens, we go to bat for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I haven't ever experienced it, but I mean, I've heard horror stories about, people not opting to want to go and get title insurance, and then, you know, it's just, or there's been like liens on the property, like someone didn't pay off a plumbing bill or some type of something like
Right.
that. And
Right.
I've heard of people having that cause a delay or just a whole bunch of lawsuits or stuff afterwards and stuff. I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you experienced that, but I mean,
Well, I remember one story in particular when I think I was becoming brand new as my own escrow officer. And this story, it will stick with me forever because it's just so bizarre. But this gentleman called our office. He was looking to sell the property, but he didn't get title insurance. And he actually thought he bought the property for $1,000 and a car. It turns out whoever he paid that money to and gave the car to, I don't know if it was a neighbor or what, they didn't own the property. So this guy, I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but he was expecting to sell this house that he, thought he bought for a profit, and he had no rights to the property. There was absolutely nothing
wow.
he could do. So all of that was just, I mean, it was a punch in the gut for him.
Oh wow. I can't even imagine.
I know. I mean, $1,000 is a lot right now.
Exactly.
And I mean, a car, yeah. But I mean, and we see like stuff on title every day. Every contract we get in, there's either an existing mortgage, which, is normal, we pay off. But what if there's tax liens on the property? You don't want to mess with the IRS because they will come for your home, and we have to clear before closing, and we make sure that is done. So when you move into your home, there's nothing you have to worry about except moving that furniture in and getting everything organized. Or if there's deceased people, we have to make sure that every heir of the deceased signs off on that property to make sure no one can come back. It goes deep sometimes. And a lot of the times the buyers don't even know that we're clearing these because we try and do it as quickly and sufficiently as possible.
Yeah, I've had a situation where, just like you said, finding out past errors and trying to locate them that actually caused the delay because the long lost daughter came into the picture. And and that,
or I mean, some people we've had where people are in prison, but just because they're in prison doesn't mean that their rights get terminated. And we have to, send docs to the prison where a notary comes one time a week, and you can't make an appointment to see the notary. So yeah, sometimes it gets difficult, but we got to get it done to insure the buyer.
Okay. Wow. I did not see that part. I did not know. I did not know what happens in that situation.
I know, it gets interesting.
So when so I know another thing people are probably hearing all the time. Oh, the funds are held in escrow. So I know when I'm when I have my buyers, and we put an offer in, and then I say, hey, you need to turn in the earnest money, and you need to turn in the option, or sometimes the option fee as well, to the title company. Uh, can you kind of explain how that process works and everything? Because sometimes people are thinking, okay, why am I taking it here, and why?
Right, right. So we are a third party. So we aren't on anybody's side. So the earnest money comes to the third party, and we hold it until we close. Just as kind of a little bit of a down payment, letting the seller know that the buyer really wants this house. So they're going to give this money to a third party to hold. And then they will get that back when we actually close, when the buyers actually close. We do have to deposit it. But it is refunded to the buyer at closing, and it is with us just because we are a third party. We're not gonna, if the property cancels, we're not just gonna give the money away. We really are neutral.
Yeah. So to all my future buyers out there, it's just held there to the third party. You do get your money back.
Yes.
Or you actually get it credited to you when you close, and then
Yes.
in the unforeseen circumstances, if we have to walk away from the deal, you do get in certain circumstances, you do get your money, your earnest money back. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there as well for everybody. And then when they do turn in the money, obviously a lot of times they get a receipt, or I'll get a receipt as the
Yes.
as the
Yes.
the realtor, get that receipt, just a confirmation that it's held there. So that's good to know, and I'm pretty sure I put some people at ease there. Um, so I mean, we're almost done here. I wanted to like I said, I know you mentioned before we got online, you had some stories and stuff like that have happened. You mentioned one before. Did you have any other situations? Kind of really just want to, bring to the light that, hey, title company is very important in the process, because it takes a whole team. It's not just your realtor and you and your lender. It's a whole team of people. The title
Yes.
company plays a big role in that.
Right. Let me think. Stories. So, I do have one where the gentleman is opting to not buy title insurance. It's a little lot, but there is a deceased person on title, but one of the heirs does not want to sign off on it.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but the other heir is. So, of course, the title company can't get involved. That has to go to our attorneys. But once that deed is filed, if he ever tries to sell it, there's going to be a cloud on title because it wasn't properly transferred to him.
Gotcha.
Also, I mean, we can see some fun things on title work, but again, our job is to clear it. Our job is to not let you put down all this money, buy your perfect home, just have stress later on because of a hiccup. We're ensuring that the property will be free and clear of all liens, that the sellers do have the rights to sell the property, and that no one's going to come and knock on your door saying that the property is theirs. The IRS isn't going to come to foreclose. A plumber's not going to come and knock on your door asking where his money is. We're ensuring that.
Yeah, that would really, really, how do I put this? Really bad to lose your house based off of a plumbing deal.
Right,
Plumbing deal.
right. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
and I actually remember one file where it was in bankruptcy, and the payoff that we paid wasn't, there were attorney fees added to it. So they wouldn't accept our payoff. Well, the seller wouldn't pay it. Um, right. And they got a large amount of money. But we were never told that anything had occurred. So the mortgage company ended up trying to foreclose on the buyer's property. And that's where title insurance came in and, went to bat for that buyer and saved the property for that buyer.
Good, good, good. I'm pretty sure that buyer was happy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, it's probably, towards the end of our show here. So I definitely want to thank you again for coming on. And I know probably the other realtors are watching this too, but for the people out there, what is a good, if someone wants to get a hold of you, ask some, some title questions or just, looking for a title company, what's a good contact info for you?
Absolutely. So our office phone number is actually 817-519-8802. But my cell phone is 817-500-6012. And you can text, call. If I don't answer, it's probably because I have screaming kids in the background. But I will get back to you as soon as I can. But of course, you can always call me on the office line. My email is A and then BELL, so A Bell at TexasSecureTitle.com.
Okay, great, great, great. Well, hey everyone, I want to thank you all for watching, and you got Aria's contact info there. Of course, this is me, Realtor Mike, and you can always go to my website, callrealtormike.com, or you can give me a call, 214-437-7485. I would say day or night, but with nighttime, I'm going to have babies and stuff, so I'll probably not do that.
Yeah.
But you can always text me, though. All right. But I want to, Aria, thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Out there, thank y'all. Y'all be safe out there during these times, and I look forward to the next episode, and y'all tuning in. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.